Rika Somsic-Weinstein of the Law Faculty, responsible for education and student matters. In the course of this 1-hour webinar, we would like to provide you with a short but comprehensive overview on our English language programs. My presentation will be followed by some technical information on the application procedures and criteria explained by my colleague from the Office for International Relations, Ákos Udovet, and then you will be able to hear real-life witness stories from two of our LLM students, Valeria Belova and Anna Milosevich. Established in the 17th century, the Faculty of Law has acquired a prestigious status among the law schools in the Central European region and even at the global European level, and disposes over valuable experiences in legal education. It is the highest ranked and most popular law school in Hungary. The faculty is proud of having maintained its centuries-long traditions while being open towards modern achievements of teaching methodology and online teaching tools. The use of e-learning platforms and the video streaming systems is already organically integrated in the habitual teaching activities. Located in the heart of Budapest, the faculty is an imminent actor of the vivid city life. Students can enjoy the advantages of being in the middle of the capital, surrounded by cafeterias, restaurants, museums, and concert halls. The building itself kept its original 19th century rather elegant atmosphere, but classrooms are equipped with modern IT tools, enabling hybrid teaching and the active use of virtual classrooms. In fact, it means that you do not have necessarily to come to Budapest in order to take an active part in any of our international programs, but might be able to join classes online and participate the same way and manner as you were present. However, if you decide to attend classes in person, you might enjoy many additional services offered in place, such as having access to library, which disposes over an ever-growing and already impressive, progressively updated English language assortment of legal books and journals. The faculty has a solid and living international contacts throughout the world. Due to our more than 130 Erasmus agreements, ELTE Law School is receiving each semester approximately 100 students from abroad who can pick their classes from a pool of 70-80 courses offered in foreign languages, mainly in English. The presence of non-Hungarian students enhances the open and international atmosphere at classes. The openness is also reflected by our endeavor to invite visiting professors on a regular basis and involve them in the lecturing so the student can approach the specific subject matters from a broader perspective. If I should mention one special characteristic of our legal education and at ELTE, it would definitely be our strength in coaching students for international moot court competitions. ELTE Law School is each year represented at least 13 international mooting competitions, and students are encouraged and trained to practice pleading in foreign languages. In this respect, we are among the best law schools in the world. 2 years ago, ELTE won the famous Chessup International Law Moot Court competition, defeating more than 600 law faculties and the third is International Law Moot Court competition organized at the International Court in The Hague. But our teams are also very successful at Media Law Court competition or at International Arbitration Moot Court. At the same time, we are hosting a lot of international conferences, workshops, and symposiums on various topical issues, most of them being open for our students. In order to keep up with current developments in different legal areas, we strongly encourage our students to attend these programs. We believe that participation at these academic events can very positively complement the success of postgraduate courses. ELTE Law School is the most popular law school in Hungary, hosting almost 4,000 students. For 4,000 students, the largest program is evidently the law program, a 5-year program in Hungarian, but our BA program in political sciences is also very much favored by the applicants. Despite the high number of classes taught in English, English language study programs are only offered at postgraduate level for already graduated lawyers. Currently, we have 3 programs like that. One of these programs is also available for non-lawyers if having a degree in economics. Let me now turn to the presentation of our specific English language LLM programs. All of them are distance programs. That is to say that teaching takes place twice a month, every second Friday and Saturday, from early morning until late evening. If you move here for the program, and if you wish to, you can follow our other English language classes offered by the faculty during weekdays in the standard MA law program. However, if you are not Hungary-based or if you are unable to attend the class in person, you can join it online through hybrid classrooms. Online participants are equally involved in interactive activities. All programs last 2 semesters from mid-September until June. Exams take place in December and January for the first semester and in April and May for the second. A thesis must be written and defended at the final exam in June. With the exception of the final exam, exams are managed through e-learning platforms. Some courses are graded in the light of essays or exercises that should be prepared outside the classrooms. Let me now briefly focus on the highlights of each of our law programs. The LLM program in European and International Business Law is our flagship program, as it was the first English language program LLM course accredited in Hungary. It has been an ongoing and foremost popular program since 2009. From the very beginning, our primary aim was to provide practice-oriented legal formation based on solid theoretical fundamentals. Practical insight is provided by highly recognized international business lawyers, while theory is taught by academics, both from our faculty and from abroad. The foundation classes are followed by core courses, which offer comprehensive overview on contract law, international arbitration, company law, competition law, and intellectual property law. Although European law occupies a major place in the program, there is a balanced presentation of purely European and international aspects. The program is devoted to keep up with recent developments in international trade and business. Therefore, a whole subject deals with the current challenges of international trade and business. The contribution to the teaching activities of visiting professors from Germany, Italy, and Ireland enhances the real international character of the program. In order to apply, you have to present a copy of your law degree, a motivation letter supporting your interest in the program, and your adequate language competences. Selection of accepted candidates will be done by a selection committee consisting of faculty members. The tuition fee per semester is specified in Hungarian forint and it amounts approximately to 900 euros. Some years after the launching of the first LLM program in 2016, we started our second LLM project, providing a degree in European human rights. ELTE Law School has always been keen on offering a high level and quality formation in human rights in the course of the standard legal education. The launching of this LLM program reflects our endeavor to go international in this field, given the fact that human rights have become a significant part of the legal order of the European Union, accompanied with an ever-growing social need for better protection. Moreover, internationally agreed human rights principles and standards increasingly influence economic policy formation. Thus, European Human Rights Programme focuses on complex and creative problem solving in the field of human rights law and wishes to enable students to take new approaches in human rights litigation on various European fora. We provide a vibrant international environment where participants work under the supervision of internationally recognized experts. After graduation, they will be able to confidently deliver legal solutions to multifaceted human rights issues or create tailor-made prevention tools to avoid human rights abuses. Application and selection criteria are the same as in the case of the business law program. Our most recent program is not only open for lawyers, but practitioners with a degree in economics can apply as well. Most of the courses are the very same for both groups of students, although the syllabus contains specialized courses on economics for lawyers and on legal topics for economics. The synergies between legal and economic knowledge in the education lift the level of understanding challenging tax issues. During the 2 semesters of the program, the first semester is about international taxation, while the second focuses on the knowledge necessary to understand European taxation. The modern and progressive syllabus is designed to give students the knowledge necessary to understand ongoing issues in the tax world. The program runs in cooperation with outstanding lecturers from Germany, Italy, and Belgium, and is supported by top managers and partners of Hungarian Big Four, providing the students with practical insight. Fortunately, all our LLM programs run as a real real international projects. We are receiving students from all over the world, mostly from Western European and Central European countries, then from Russia, Ukraine, Bulgaria, Turkey, Serbia, China, South Korea, and India. Experience is that teamwork and class exercises work very well in the international environment, what students enjoy very much. In case you are hesitating whether ELTE would be the perfect choice for you to follow an LLM course, I would like to underline the strengths of our programs. ELTE is a perfect choice for you if you follow other studies or have already a job and cannot attend classes every day, but wish to acquire quality information in a focused and targeted way. It is a perfect choice for you if you are uncertain whether you can appear at classes on a regular basis, in person, given the fact that hybrid teaching enables you to join the classes online at any time. It is a perfect choice for you if you want a degree delivered by one of the oldest and most prestigious universities in Central Europe. And it is a perfect choice for you if you enjoy working in real international environment. I strongly hope to see you soon in September, either in Budapest or in a virtual classroom. After my presentation, I would like to give the floor to my colleague Ákos Eötvös, who will inform you on the technical details you should be aware of if you wish to apply to one of our programs. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ákos Eötvös. I am working at the International Relations Office of ELTE Faculty of Law, and I would like to talk about, there will be some repetitions, but I would like to talk about practical issues. I would like to introduce you the application process and give you useful information and useful knowledge that will help you to successfully apply to one of our programs. Before I go into details, I would also like to just shortly repeat why should you come to Budapest, for example, and to Hungary. We are in Central Europe. Budapest is a beautiful city. It is safe with good public transportation and various opportunities, various programs. So you can really have a good time in Budapest if you decide to come and to spend the duration of the program physically in Budapest. Let me show you a picture, a photo of the faculty building. This is the main building of the faculty. We are the oldest and largest law faculty, and university is one of the oldest and the biggest university in Hungary. We are the first in rankings. This is the main building of the law faculty. And now let's get into the details of the application process. ELTE University has a unified platform for all the degree programs, which is www.elte.hu. You can find all programs offered by ELTE, the various faculties of ELTE University. And if you narrow the search to the law faculty, then you will find the 3 LLM programs we are offering for international students in English language. These are the European and International Business Law, the European Human Rights, and the International Taxation LLM programs. When you click on each of these programs, you will easily find a link that will lead you to apply.elte.hu. That is the unified platform for the applications. You just need to register there. It is easy to create an account and then upload all the information which is required from you. These are your personal data, contact data, your study history, and the supporting documents. The most important part of your application will be the supporting documents, although I'm asking you just be very careful when you are uploading your personal data, because it is important for us that these should be very precise. And now about the supporting documents. We only need copies, scanned copies, which you upload. Firstly, the scanned copy of your diploma, your legal degree, and then a copy of your English language certificate, which should be at least B2 level English language certificate. Any type of language certificate is accepted by us. We are very flexible with that. Which is equal to a B2 level of English proficiency. Also, if you are coming from a country where you studied or where you had your legal studies in English, then we do not ask for a language certificate if your diploma states that the language of tuition was English. And the third important supporting document is your motivation letter, which should not be more than a page long. Also, it is important to know that we do not collect application fees. Sometimes it is a malfunction of the ELTE application site. Sometimes the system asks for the application fee, but please do disregard that. In these programs, we do not collect application fees, and we do not have application interviews. The decisions on the selection of participants are made solely on the documents which you upload in the ELTE Dream Apply system. It is important that you can add documents later. So it is possible to add extra documents, supporting documents, even after you are finished with the first round of submitting or uploading your documents. So you can make modifications later as well. We shall communicate with you in the system in case we see that some supporting documents are not efficient. I would like to repeat once again that all 3 programs, LLM programs offered by the faculty, are part-time correspondence programs, which means that lessons shall be concentrated every second Fridays and Saturdays, as many participants, mostly the local participants, but some foreign participants as well, are practicing lawyers who are attending these programs besides their daily works, daily jobs. The program is, all three programs are 2 semesters long, starting from mid-September. The first semester starts in mid-September, the second semester starts in mid-February, and ends in the following summer in June, July. It's also important to know that ELTE University does not offer scholarship for these programs. Neither of these programs are part of the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship program. And unfortunately, we cannot offer you dormitory places. The application deadline for all three programs is 30 June, and the selection decision on the applications is communicated shortly after 30 June by the program coordinators, which means that you will get the results shortly after June 30. And those of you who are coming from a country where you need a visa to enter Hungary, you need to start your visa application in case you'd like to move to Budapest to be able to be here physically for the duration of the program. We provide administrative assistance in the residence visa application process by providing acceptance letters and visa supporting letters. Keep in mind that as these are correspondence programs, you will not be eligible for the student visa, but for another type of visa. When you contact the embassy placed in your country or in the neighboring country to submit the visa application, the personal bill, the consular service personnel will instruct you which type of visa you should apply for. Sometimes in case of the European and International Business Law LLM, if you need a decision earlier because you'd like to apply for a scholarship in your country, you may ask for a pre-selection committee decision in case you need one before 30 June. This is what I wanted to tell you about the application process. And also here is a repetition what Somsic also told you, that in the next year, starting from September, we will be prepared to provide the lessons and provide the teaching online as well, parallelly with in-person teaching, depending on the actual pandemic situation, which is still unclear. So you can be sure that the programs will start. We do hope that we will be able to meet you in person in Budapest, but if you cannot arrive in time, or if you'd like to continue your studies online, that will also be possible. So that is what I wanted to tell you about the application process. And now I'm giving the floor to two of our current participants in our running LLM programs. First, I'm giving the floor to Valeria Bielova, who is attending the European and International Business Law LLM program, and asking her to tell us about her experiences and her impressions on the program.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm really happy to be here and to talk about my personal experience. Thank you, ELTE, for this opportunity that I can share my experience with you. First time I heard about this program even from my friend, and she successfully finished this program 3 years ago. And it was absolutely the same program, like namely. And I heard a lot of stories about her education, the quality of experts and knowledge that she gained from this program. And also I heard a lot of stories about her relationships with her classmates and even post-graduation relationships with ELTE. Of course, it was an amazing experience, and I would like to participate in this program as well. So, of course, first of all, I went to ELTE website and I found all information on it, and it's really very understandable, and I found everything. But of course, there were some questions, my personal questions, and because of that, I even called to ELTE and I called to Ákos, and I asked some questions about admission process, about enrollment, about everything that was in my mind, and everything was clearly answered for me. And after that, I just went to application form on official website, and I submitted all my documents. And of course, it was very simple. I even I had experience before in online application process, but I think with ELTE it's even easier because you just need to fill information about yourself, to upload your documents and wait a decision. And after around 1 month, I received email that I'm accepted, and I need just to confirm if I'm going to study or not. And it was not only, just a letter about acceptance, it was also a letter about additional information about visa support, about accommodation, about everything, about insurance, about everything. Seriously, it was a lot of information, a lot of extra links where we were able to find answers to all my questions. And of course, this year was a little bit different for all of us. And when in September I received the schedule of our classes, I realized that not all of them are going to be in person, but firstly, luckily, we had 1 month, maybe 2 months, I'm not sure nowadays, and I attended class in person, and it was really very good for me because I met my classmates, we just introduced to each other, and it was perfect experience. Even today, when everything is moved to online format, we're still in touch. We have our group chats where we communicate with each other, where we share our experience, our news, and of course, it's perfect as well. Nowadays, most of our classes are going online, and it's very understandable and easier to follow them in ELTE, because we have special platform. It's a Moodle platform where we can find all materials, where we can find all links, everything that we need. And also, it's very good, personally for me, that all our classes are recorded and we can watch them later. Or when you couldn't attend the class, you can do it on your free time and just watch the class online, record later. Coming back to my Hungarian experience, and my movement to Hungary, so I can say that it was very comfortable to me to move to Hungary, because even to find accommodation, even with documents, it was very understandable, and there are a lot of information online, and I found perfect place where I'm living. So it was not a huge problem and a huge deal for me. And also, I really was impressed by Budapest, because it's a really amazing city with huge history and with a lot of interesting and perfect places and spots where you can just went for a walk or go to a picnic or everywhere. Of course, in September, there were some open places and most of museums were open, but nowadays it's a little bit different, of course. But I hope that the situation will change and we will able to fully enjoy our stay in Hungary, and to take all advantages of this time, and just to see extra parts of Hungary, extra sports, not only Budapest, and to travel a lot, of course, because even to Vienna or Bratislava, it's just 3-4 hours by train, and of course the location is perfect. I think so. I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Valeria. Before we move to Anna, I need to correct myself, because in the presentation I wrote and I told you that we do not offer dormitory places. It is not entirely correct, because ELTE has residence halls, so you can apply for dormitory placement, but there's always such a huge demand, there's always a larger demand for dormitory places than actual available places, so it is not easy to get a dormitory place, but we have, the ELTE University has a housing service, and they will gladly assist anyone who is coming to study to ELTE to find private accommodation in Budapest, which is not difficult at all. I guess Valeria can also confirm that there are so many rooms, apartments on offer in the real estate market of Budapest on a reasonable price, which is much lower than in Western Europe, that it is not a lost case to find private accommodation in Budapest. And now I'm giving the floor to Anna, who is attending the European Human Rights LLM program from her home in Belgrade. So Anna, the floor is yours.
Hello, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank everyone for joining in today. I will shortly introduce myself. So my name is Anna, and I am 26 years old. I am from Serbia, and I am attending the European Human Rights Program at ELTE. My experience was a little bit different than Valeria's, just because of the fact that I study 100% online, and I study from my hometown in Belgrade. But I will going to start my story from the beginning, and how I even learned about ELTE University, and as I suppose most students do when they're looking for a perfect program that will fit best their interests. I looked it up online, and of course came across ELTE. So I did a little bit of research. I opened the program outline. I saw that I really liked how the course was structured and all the subjects that were incorporated. And although I am not a Hungarian, and I haven't been to Hungary for a very long time, I do have some sentiments, because I did spend some time as a young girl there, and I have some family. So for me, it was a little bit nostalgic. So I decided to apply, and I have to say it was very easy for me. Actually, I did not even apply from home. At the moment when I was applying, it was actually the very beginning of the pandemic. So there were a lot of uncertainties, and that moment I got caught in US, and they closed all the borders. So I did my application from a different continent. Of course, I suppose that you are going to have all the necessary documents in the electronic format, and then you just write your motivation letter. You should do your best for your letter to be as honest as possible. And shortly after, I received the positive feedback that I was accepted. But then I was also surprised to find out that they were going to carry the entire LLM program 100% online, and which for me was a new experience, because until then I didn't have any prior experience with online studying. But I have to tell you that I was really pleasantly surprised, because in our online classroom, first of all, they have amazing professors who are so devoted to their work. We would have lectures carried through a presentation, but then a lot of the time we would spend discussing. So we would have really fruitful discussions in class, and I think this is also due to the fact that the community is pretty international, and so all attendees have different experiences, and it can turn out to be really interesting. So I was really pleasantly surprised both with the courses and the fact that professors were always ready to help should you have any issues with the materials and the syllabus or any other issues. They were also there to help, and then you can also always access all the materials. I personally realized that for those who are actually interested, there's so much that you can get from this online course, so much reading that you can do, and you can also use the online library, which is very useful. And also other workshops that ELTE has to offer. I participated in some. They cover all kinds of different and interesting topics. And I guess what some of you also may be wondering about is the administrative issues and the technical support that I received actually did help me apply for a scholarship here in my country. So I was very thankful for the administrator of my course, which was Roberta. She really helped me out and sent me all the necessary documents, and it was last minute, but I managed. And so you can also take advantage of those types of offers if there are any in your country, or you should search for different options online. So overall, my experience so far, I've been more than happy. I think this was a great choice, and especially due to all the uncertainties now with the COVID crisis. If you're going to spend a lot of your time at home, or if you work from home, it is also important that you can time manage, but it's very doable because almost all of my colleagues in the classroom, they have full-time jobs. Even I managed to both work and attend classes, so it's all very doable. I think it's a really good thing to use this opportunity if you are going to stay home anyways, to do something useful for yourself, because I really do believe that these types of programs can help you jumpstart your career and take you to places so that you can do what you love and make a difference. And this is what I wish to do with the protection standards of human rights. So
thank you very much. Also, you already mentioned that nowadays, unfortunately, the lessons are held online because of the pandemic situation. So, what was your experience with? Was it easier or more difficult to study online or fully online compared? Unfortunately, in human rights, there is no comparison because it started online from the very beginning. But perhaps Valeria can tell a bit more how is online studying compared to in-person lessons or studying?
I think the quality of the lessons were absolutely the same because it's the same professors and we're receiving the same knowledge. But of course, there are some differences. But even I think maybe nowadays in our digital area, it's even better because you can stay everywhere you want. You can do everything what you want, and you can attend classes when you need it. Really, your person or when you're able to do that. And of course, it's perfect. And especially it's perfect that ELTE invites not only Hungarian experts, it also invites international experts. For example, in my program, we had one of our teachers, were from Germany, for example, and also for just 1 week ago, I received a letter for extra course, which is going to be organized with US universities. So it's, of course, it's perfect experience and perfect opportunities that we can gain our knowledge not only from Hungarian experts and also from international community, and not only European even experts. And of course, it's perfect experience and perfect opportunity. And I think this online format is also gives this opportunity, because without it, maybe we will be not able to reach so much.
Yes, and do you have interactions with the other participants?
Yes, we have interactions. Of course, it's not full interaction like maybe if the class will be person, but anyway, like I told previously, we have some kind of our chat where we're communicating and we are sharing our ideas, and we are, for example, asking each other about some maybe administrative questions that, for example, when we don't understand or we not follow. It's not about like materials, it's more about some deadlines, about some I don't know, just study things. It's not something special, but it's really good that all my classmates are ready to communicate, ready to be on touch, and ready to share their ideas, just to discuss something. And some of them I know in person, whom I met during my during the beginning of my education, and of course it's perfect.
Okay, thank you. So as it is right now, unfortunately, because of the pandemic, all lessons are held online. It was a task, but also an opportunity for ELTE staff also to learn how to move and how to be successful and how to be good with online teaching and assisting students online. So we have gained a lot of experience, which we will surely be able to use in the following programs starting on September. Let's hope the best that we will be able to start with in-person teaching, but with this experience we have gained this year, I am sure that the parallel online teaching is going to be just as successful as presence teaching. So thank you very much, ladies, for your participation and for your insight on your experience with us. And also thank you very much for everyone who attended this webinar. I do hope that we were able to help you. We were able to give you useful and detailed information, and we were able to assist you. I am positive that we will be able to share the presentation I put together on the application process with anyone who would like to receive it. And if you have any questions, any doubts, any issues, feel free to contact me by email, by calling me, and do not hesitate to use this opportunity to make your application successful. And I do hope that we will meet you as a participant in the upcoming LLM programs of ELTE Law Faculty. Thank you very much for attending. Thank you, everyone, and I'm wishing you a nice and pleasant afternoon. So this was the webinar on the LLM programs of ELTE Faculty of Law. Thank you very much for attending.